Hello traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 8 trades. Today's date is December the 16th and I'm using my Mega Scalper trading system. This system has the Heikin-Ashi candles on the top, some moving averages along with the arrows here. They're called the super signal indicator. And of course this moving average is the Mega Scalper. It changes from red to blue. You'll get an audio sound and this pop-up box suggesting to buy and or sell. The system also uses indicators down here at the bottom. They're oscillating indicators, so it helps you to decide whether the trend is up or down, and timing to get into the trades. Now every morning, right where this vertical line is, I'm in front of the computer looking at all the different instruments here. And by the way, you can use the Mega Scalper on anything that your broker offers you in the MT4 platform. This system only works on MT4, nothing else. Now you can easily set up the system on a MT4 demo account of your choice, and once you get the signal, like say right here, then you would go wherever your money is. It can be Thinkorswim or like whichever broker you want to put your money. You just put in the trade, then you're going to manage the trade using the Mega Scalper, and when you get the signal to get out of the trade, then you will just manually close your trade. Now it's 6 o'clock in the morning, New York time. I'm looking at, like I said, all the different instruments. I'm also looking at my daily trade plan. And once I make a decision I want to be buying and or selling, I'll manually put in this white arrow that you see. It does not pop up automatically. Now here's my daily trade plan. It's running in real time. And as you can clearly see, we have still a lot of trading going on for the rest of the day, and it's around 10:40 a.m. Now the daily trade plan checks out from the monthly all the way down to the 30 minutes, and within the comments here it'll make a suggestion. Look for bullish trades, bearish trades, and some of them will be preferred and some will be at the moment running a bit flat. So you're just going to wait until it turns red or blue, look at the charts, and get in a trade if you really want to trade it. Now if you're trading without any kind of a daily trade plan, well, that is one good reason why you are still failing. Now if you have any questions regarding this daily trade plan, well, just get in contact with me. Now another tool I recommend you get your hands on is my FibMaster tool. And by the way, everything I'm talking about here, everything is explained in greater detail. You can get a lot more information right below this video in the description, or you can just Skype me and we can talk about it one-on-one. So on this FibMaster tool, you would just click on this tab here, go from swing pivot low, swing pivot high right there. Here's your pullback. It hit entry 1 right here. Close enough here. Once you see it changing and down at the bottom, things are changing, you can get in a trade. And if it comes back to the entries, any of them, it'll usually hit at least minimum target 2, 3, 4, 5, and today it actually went past target 6. It does have a grand total of 10 targets. There it is right there, target 10. And, you know, the market can still keep going, even though it hit this ADR high right here. I teach exactly how to trade this way within the training videos. Got into trading 20 years ago as I got tired of working 5 days a week to have a 2-day weekend off. As you can clearly see, I can trade only 1 or 2 days a week and have at least a 5-day extended long weekend every weekend if I so desire. But there's a huge learning curve, and you're going to need a lot of education. If you slack off and do not get enough education, well, 5 years from now you're going to be doing the same thing you're doing today, still struggling. I can explain more of that in detail if you want to talk live. So let's take a check on these trades I did. Looks like I did 4 Forex pairs and 4 of the futures, the indexes. Pound yen, let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Like I mentioned, it would have been better over here, but this is the point where I saw it, and I knew it was going to keep going up with 95% certainty. Took the trade at this point, and I was happy at this point. And all I do is I look down at the bottom at all the totals, and once I know I have 200 and or more, usually I'm looking for more, and today I got a lot more than 200, well, I close out the trades and be done trading. Looks like I got 29 pips on this trade, and that paid out $194. Moving on to the next trade, Euro Yen. And many times when 1 yen pair goes up, you can trade or at least look at the other yen pairs. So these are my 2 favorite yen pairs that I trade. I know there's more, but these are my 2 most favorite ones. Euro yen, basically same thing, going up. Let's see where I got in at. Here we go. Took the trade at this cursor here. Close it out here. Looks like with about 33 pips, and that paid out $220. Can show you that fib tool again, either from here to here, wait for the pullback, or I could have waited for this pullback right here, so you would just throw a fib on it, swing low, swing high, there's your pullback to entry 1, and it's still working its way up, but it did hit target 4. It looks like it's still working, like I said, on its way up. It's a great tool to have, and it'll definitely, it really should help your trading, because it forces you to wait for the pullback. And the reason why it works so great is that millions of traders all over the world use Fibonacci. Moving right along to the next trade, which is pound Swiss. Same situation. Let's drag and drop this up here. This one just went almost straight up. And it's very easy to see why. All you have to do is take a look at this meter. It's a bus driver. I explain exactly how to trade, and the best one to trade, it's 80% is a bus driver, yen is a bus driver, and that is why the pound yen moved pretty good, and the pound Swiss is also riding on one bus driver. So let's see now. I took the trade at this point, closed it out here, just being happy with about 20 pips, and that paid out $234. Moving on to the next trade, which is pound Aussie. Here we go. Based on pound strength. There was your slight pullback, and away it went. I knew it was going to go. Especially if you remember looking at the daily trade plan. Look for bullish trades. It said preferred, and trading is easy once you have all the tools. And if you don't have enough tools, you will fail. Got in at this point, close out here. Looks like I locked in 36 pips, paying out $235. Moving on to the futures now. They pay a lot more and move a lot more. Crude oil. On crude oil, this one pays $10 for each tick. They're called ticks. Looking at the money, easy to see this should be 25. Remember, you don't need a lot of ticks on each trade if you're doing 5 or 10 or more trades at a time. So here we go. After the move down, I knew it was going to go up. I just didn't know how far. But anyhow, looking for those 25. And there it is right there. 25 ticks paying out $250. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, S&P 500. This one pays $5 for each tick. Took the money divided by 5. Calculator says so it's 75 ticks. So here we go. Drag and drop this up. Everything looking great. So I got in at that point, closed it out here. As I said, it should be 75, and there it is right there. And that paid out $375. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is gold. Now on gold here, this one pays $10 for each tick. Looking at the money, easy to see it should be approximately 46. So let's go and look for those ticks. This one here is the only one. As you can see, I sold. Arrow from the daily trade plan. And I knew it was going to go down with about 95% certainty. Did a bit of one more test of the resistance. And especially when I saw the scalper turn red, I knew at this point on this red arrow, I was going to get some kind of a pullback. Never know how much. But I was happy with 46. And there it is right there, 46 ticks paying out $461. Moving along to the last trade, which is NASDAQ. This one is my most favorite one to trade. And let's see now. Pays $20 for each tick, so I took the money divided by 20. Calculator says it's 116. So let's drag and drop this up. Again, everything top and bottom, everything was looking good for buying, so I bought it. Looking for that 116, there it is right there. You remove the last 2 digits, and all those ticks paid out $2,320. So now you can either trade the way I trade, but this took me many years to figure out how to do more than one trade at a time without having all kinds of emotional hang-ups. But even if you just trade the instrument of your choice, at least try to pick something that's going to move a lot, and then just focus on getting your entries more accurate. So moving on to the end here, and well, at the end of the trades, I knew it was going to be well over 200 pips and or ticks. Grand total came to 380, and all of those pips and ticks paid out $4,290. So if your system's not producing like my Mega Scalper, well, I recommend you get your hands on it, and don't forget about the daily trade plan, and also don't forget about that Fibmaster tool. There's lots of information right below this video, along with my contact information in the description. So look right below this video, and you can, if you want to get in contact with me, if you have questions or whatever the case may be, you can pick up the phone and call me directly. Now, if you live too far, well, just send me an email. I get quite a few traders telling me that there's a lot of scammers out there. Well, my thoughts on that, if sellers are traders like myself, and if they're trading their system, then they are not scammers. Now, remember, if you're going to buy anything, make sure that you can get in contact with that person so that they can answer your questions. Now, if you can't get in touch with them, well, it doesn't mean that their stuff they're selling is no good. As I bought hundreds and hundreds of systems, and I kept thinking it was not good. And the problem is, once you learn how to trade the markets, then those systems that you think are not good will become great. So make sure you don't throw any of your systems away, because sometime in the future you can go back to them and start trading successfully with them. That's only after you learn how to trade. Now, in the description you'll find 4 different packages. I do charge $250 for each package. And I made a special offer. If you buy 2 packages, I'll give you one of the other 2 for free. And remember, without support, you still have a very slim chance of succeeding. You will be needing support, and of course after you buy from me, I offer free support. And that is worth a lot more than a couple of $100. So it's just about time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day that I'm going to be trading and the next video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.